Right. Let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Okay, wir können uns eine neue Lektüre auswählen. Ein Punkt in Politik, Punkt in Etikette oder Wissenschaft. Die gehen noch nicht. Dann mache ich mal Politik. Und jetzt sollen wir den Ort suchen, wo sich alle Augen treffen. Hey, Piaggi, was geht?
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, this sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Nee,
To tell you the
nicht wirklich.
truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Okay, ich suche nach Medusa.
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, la Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one in any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Okay. Oh, da haben wir noch was? Erdsternchen.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
3 Kreisen. Da haben wir doch den Schlüssel, oder? Nee, haben wir nicht. Gucke ich gerade mal in die Richtung hier hinten. Ne? Da haben wir doch noch was. Karmelingeist.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Nee, da ist nichts weiter. Dann gucken wir mal raus.
The only person sizing me up here is that monumental Zeus. It can't be here.
vielleicht hier. Mal gucken. Oh, Medusa. Da geht's nicht lang. Okay, dann vielleicht zweiten Stockwerk. Gucken wir da vielleicht mal hin. Oder wir fragen den Diener.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Über das Anwesen. Zweites
Yes.
Obergeschoss.
What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing on the second floor are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
Ja, was ist denn draußen?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Passt schon. Über die Porträtgalerie. Ach, fragt sich, wo die ist. Oh, Schlüssel mit okkultem Erdsymbol.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Nö, klappt nicht. Das klappt auch nicht. Schade. Oh.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Das ist eine ziemlich stattliche Bibliothek.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Damit haben wir die Enzyklopädie
A
vervollständigt.
Chinese coin.
Die Enzyklopädie.
Where all eyes size you up.
Ah,
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
okay, eine Gorgone. Okay, passiert da was, wenn ich mich hier hinsetze? scheinbar nicht.
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
Okay, Karmelitengeist haben wir jetzt voll.
The Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot. The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything. Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Okay, reserviert für den Herzog von Alquidia. Ist das Lord Mortimer?
A painting with no name.
Vermutlich. Und da haben wir Medusa. Sehr schön. Schlussknacken können wir nicht. Ach Gott, wir haben ja eine Karte. Hä? Okay, Medusa, bist du bereit?
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Na ja, gut, okay, die müssen... Okay. Schwert
This hero is the
untersuchen.
only one holding a weapon. It seems obvious that he's the one whose job is to cut off her head. So, sword toward the Medusa.
Gut, Statue drehen zur Medusa. Okay, was hast du?
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
Okay. Wir drehen die Laterne zum Helden mit dem Schild. Und dann drehen wir den Schild zur Laterne. Richtig, oder? Und den drehen wir zum Helden mit dem Schild.
It It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Okay, dann den Schild zu Medusa drehen. So wird
If
Medusa
I respect the
geblendet.
legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
An die Nachricht deiner Mutter denken. Wenn ich den jetzt zu dem Schwert... Nee. Und zur Laterne? Macht eigentlich auch keinen Sinn, oder? Also drehen wir wieder zurück zum Schild.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
So, zur Laterne zurück.
It looks right, but nothing's happening.
Wenn wir die zu dem Schwert drehen.
Whoa.
Zumindest hat's geklappt.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Frage mit Humor ausweichen.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
Okay, sie sucht jemanden, stellt Nachforschung über Mortimer an. Wen sollte die suchen? Wen sollte die suchen, die? Nee, ich sag mal, die
You're
stellt
spying on
Nachforschung
Mortimer,
an.
right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah. In your dreams. At your service, madam.
Okay, gucken wir uns erstmal die Vase an. So, nicht erlangt. Sprache nicht erlangt. Ach, ist das schade.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Ihr raten, das Vlies zu benutzen? Ist das goldenes Vlies?
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the Golden Fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Okay, das war ein Reinfall.
An unofficial gospel? We'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Hat sie die Bücher gelesen?
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Das läuft ja super.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Gedanken zur Kunst. Eine Sammlung Lord Mortimers handschriftlicher Notizen, in denen er seine Gedanken zur Kunst und ihre Rolle in der Gesellschaft darlegt. Plus 1 Punkt in Belesenheit. Sammlermünzen. Ich gehe mal auf diese Seite hier, ne?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Kannst aufsetzen.
Do you know why laurel wreaths are used and not, say, mistletoe or another plant?
The laurel wreath symbolized glory in Roman times.
In your opinion, what kind would suit me best?
A crown of nettles.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Okay, Abhandlung der Methode. Ach, hier unten. Ja, Gedanken zur Kunst hatten wir. Das hier, Betrachtung der Menschen und der Gesellschaft. Eine faszinierende, allumfassende Abhandlung, die ein tiefes Verständnis des Menschen beweist.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Johanna von Orleans, Schwert von König Artus. Wir analysieren die Waffe mal.
This weapon is typically French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
Okay, dann ist es wohl das Schwert von Johanna von Orleans.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet, given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Gott, die ist aber auch nörgelig. Bernstein. Gratulation, du hast 4 Bernsteinstücke eingesammelt. Deine maximale Konzentration steigt um 1 Punkt.
Amber.
Gut.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I
What?
wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Okay, wir analysieren mal die Dokumente.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
Entscheidung bereits getroffen. Fälschung
These
annehmen.
documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
And look here. Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
Warum die Sammlung verstecken? Woher stammt das alles?
How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Gut.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
So, sie soll sich an die eigene Nase fassen.
Nothing. I have done absolutely nothing for you. No to this, no to that. You ask for proof of trust, but when you get it, you turn a deaf ear. You are defiant, evasive, and paranoid. Go question your own motives. I've done all I can.
All right, fine. There's no point getting on your high horse, you know. So I'm wary, I grant you that. I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Oh.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Okay. Schwierigkeit 3. Okay, wir versichern, dass die Zusammenarbeit nur kurzfristig ist.
I don't see us as partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know. It doesn't commit you to anything after all.
All right, you've gone to a lot of trouble. You deserve an answer. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, Your partner is...
Eine Brosche. Wer trägt eine Brosche? Eine Frau vermutlich. Und ihre
Your
Schwester.
sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Oh, die droht uns.
It's time to leave. Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth.
Gott,
Actually,
Alter.
this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Ja, wir folgen mal Elizabeth.
Sorry, Emily. I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Home? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her.
Wow, entspann dich mal.
Yes, I need something to calm me down.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
Nicht lang schnacken, Kopf in den Nacken.
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Ja.
Man, I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Egal.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
Und nimmt trotzdem einen Schluck.
The second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me, or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Zusammen bis zum bitteren
Come on,
Ende.
Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
I feel all dizzy.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Okay, besessen, verrückt. Verrückt.
Elizabeth, do you realize what you're saying?
Of course, Louis. This is what I live every day.
But these spirits, Elizabeth, don't exist. You do realize that. These voices in your head, it's you, in fact. Nobody is speaking to you.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl?
Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
Nee, ich bin
No,
einfach
but
nur voll.
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
Ja, ich glaube dir.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
My God, Elizabeth, how's this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louis. Welcome to my life.
Ihr zur Flucht von der Insel raten? Ihr zum Hierbleiben raten? Gut, wenn die hier bleibt, wird sie vermutlich sterben. Dann raten wir einfach mal zu fliehen.
Elizabeth, the whole story stinks of death. If I were you, I'd have left the moment you heard me speak about my mother. I don't know if she knows you're here, but if I had any doubt, I wouldn't take the risk.
Yeah, you're right. I can't stay here another minute. I need to get the hell out of here. I need to find a boat and get away. I'm not dying here.
I feel so dizzy.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
Oh.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louie. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit.
Die hat uns reingelegt, oder?
Get back.
Don't worry, Louie. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you, and then I'll leave.
Don't touch me!
Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
Oh, little Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
Nein, 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 nein. Die will sich doch jetzt nicht an uns rächen, oder? Für das, was unsere Mutter getan hat.
Just let go.
Oha. Okay, erfolgreich. Ich habe das Rätsel der Gorgonen Medusa gelöst, habe Lord Mortimers Schatzkammer entdeckt, habe herausgefunden, dass Emily etwas verheimlichte. Emily überredet, das Geheimnis zu verraten. Und wir sind mit Elizabeth mitgegangen. Ohne Erfolg. Ich habe ein paar Gläser mit Elizabeth getrunken. Wir haben mit ihr die ganze Flasche geleert. Ein alternativer Weg wäre gewesen, dass wir uns mit Emily auf ihrem Zimmer oder auf unserem Zimmer getroffen hätten. So, ein neuer Stufenaufstieg. Gucken, wir haben 4 Punkte. Mache ich einmal da. Das. Und dann haben wir noch einen weiteren Punkt. Etikette mache ich mal noch. Okay, gut, das war's dann auch mit Episode 1. War jetzt nur eine Demo, beziehungsweise nur die erste Episode, die verfügbar war. Ob ich die anderen Episoden spielen werde, weiß ich noch nicht. Muss ich mal gucken. Ja, 5 weitere Kapitel sind's. Und das war's dann, würde ich sagen. Ja? Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Vielleicht machen wir die nächsten Episoden noch, vielleicht nicht. Mal gucken. Bis dahin.